Welcome back to sports. It's finally here, Championship Sunday from the Greenbrier Classic. Well, the three-time defending state champions showed why they're here. For the third straight year, the annual tennis showcase returns right here to America's Resort at the Greenbrier. The reigning Super Bowl champion New England Patriots continued their visit to the Mountain State this morning. Already a two-time winner in the West Virginia Amateur, former Marshall star and veteran Sam Odell had confidence heading into the final round. The West Virginia Mountaineers bounced back in a big way, defeating East Carolina 56-20 in their 2017 home opener. Princeton Ray's starting pitcher Riley O'Brien is the latest rising throwing prospect to enter the Tampa Bay organization.
I'm loving it. It's been a great experience so far, and I'm just hoping to keep it up, try to get some more wins.
Growing up in the Pacific Northwest as a die-hard Boston Red Sox fan, being drafted by a division rival was still a dream come true.
I was excited because I went to high school with Blake Snell, so we're pretty good buddies, and heard a lot of good things about the program, and really looking forward to it.
Snell, who pitched in Princeton in 2012, has been a guy O'Brien says has been great to lean on early in his pro career.
You know, we've been texting back and forth, and anytime I need help with something, or he's always there, which is nice. He's been through it all, so.
Playing baseball is in O'Brien's DNA, as his grandfather Johnny O'Brien played in the big leagues for 7 seasons in the 1950s and has been one of his biggest influences.
It's awesome. He's always telling me stories about playing back then. He's always giving me great advice. He was around the game for a long time, and so he really knows what it's all about.
In 6 games this year, O'Brien has posted an ERA under 2 with 18 strikeouts, and while he hopes to one day get the big league call-up, he knows the fate is in his own hands.
I just look to the next start. I don't want to look too far ahead. I just got to keep doing my thing, and hopefully all the cards fall in place and I can move up.
With the Rays from Honeycutt Field, Matthew Schwartz, WVVA Sports. The Dempsey name is not an uncommon one around the Fayetteville football program. Brothers Dalton and Jordan have been key ingredients to Pirates' success in 2016. For older brother Dalton, having his younger brother on the field with him is a special feeling.
It's pretty cool because, we go out there and we have this camaraderie between us. We kind of compete a little bit too, who gets more tackles, who has more yards. And, we always just supporting each other and everything when we're out on the field, and it's pretty cool.
As for Jordan, having the guidance of his older brother on the field has been a big help this year.
It's something special to have my brother playing with me. Miss him next year a lot, but everyone out there is my brother, so we just got to play like it.
Pirates head coach David Moneypenny says both brothers have contributed to the team's success in their own ways.
Dalton's been there, like we said, 4 years, and Jordan's a 2-year guy. He's a sophomore, but yeah, they've contributed a lot, and they got a good cast of kids around them as well. But yeah, we're thankful to have the Dempsey brothers.
There is a strong competitive nature between the two and their oldest brother, Casey, but the jury is out on who is the best of the 3.
I'm going to say myself, but I guarantee if you ask any one of them, they would say that they are the better player, so it's up for debate.
That's a tough one. Just depend on the day, I guess.
If there's one thing they can agree on, it's the love and support from their parents.
My parents have been, the main thing in my sport through all the years, even when we weren't winning.
It's always been big supporters of all of us. They make it to every game. I can't think of a game they've missed, and they're just there for us whenever we need them.
The duo has high hopes of getting the Pirates back on top in 2016. Reporting from Fayetteville High School, Matthew Schwartz, WVVA Sports. Welcome back to sports. It was another big weekend of college football across the 2 Virginias on Saturday. In particular in Blacksburg, where it was a matchup of unbeatens as number 2 Clemson came to Lane Stadium to battle number 12 Virginia Tech in what could be a preview of December's ACC championship game. The night, however, would belong to the Tigers as they picked up the road victory 31-17 to give the Hokies their first loss of the campaign. The Tigers held a 17-3 lead at halftime and extended that out to 24-3 in the third quarter before the Hokies scored 14 in the fourth frame to make it a 2-score outcome. Hokies freshman quarterback Josh Jackson was 29-44 for 251 yards, throwing 2 interceptions to just 1 touchdown pass, and head coach Justin Fuentes said the Tigers defense gave his team trouble all night long.
We knew that we would still have to get the ball out quick and run some screens and some misdirections, that sort of stuff. We knew that the sledding was going to be difficult no matter what they lined up in. That's a defense that's averaging giving up 9.5 points a game. They're pretty accomplished. So their defensive line is as good as I've seen.
And then in Conference USA, the Marshall Thundering Herd improved to 3-1 on the season with a road victory at Cincinnati. The Herd took care of the Bearcats 38-21. Quarterback Chase Litton was 21-34, throwing for 233 yards, 4 touchdown passes, and no interceptions. Senior tight end Ryan Yurchek had a big night for the Herd, catching 6 passes for 77 yards, including 3 touchdowns. And after the game, he spoke about the Green and White's big performance.
This is big for us. We needed this. We haven't had one road game in almost 2 years. And before we went down the road on the Charlotte next week to that conference, we needed this one bad. And we came out here, and we played the way we were capable of playing, and it was it's a good feeling for sure.
And in Division II, the Concord University Mountain Lions return home to take on the undefeated Shepherd Rams Saturday. After putting up the game's first 3 points of the day, the rest of the afternoon was a long one for the home squad. The Rams took home the win 49-20. Shepherd quarterback Connor Jessup threw for 327 yards and 3 touchdown passes. Adam Fulton was 18 of 34 for 244 yards and 2 touchdown passes for the Mountain Lions. Concord now moves to 1-4 on the season. Next up, they travel to take on the Glenville State Pioneers on Saturday. And then finally, in NAIA, it was a happy Saturday night for the Bluefield College Rams. The Rams picked up the 13-10 overtime victory over Warner University Saturday night at Mitchell Stadium. Freshman kicker Tanner Griffith nailed a 36-yard field goal in the extra period to give the Rams their second win of 2017, eclipsing their win total from all of last year. And head coach Dewey Lusk says this was a victory that may be just the boost the team needs.
We knew coming in Warner was going to be tough. An 8-2 football team last year with a bunch of starters back, and had an open week, and they needed a game, losing 2 to the Hurricane, and we need to keep playing. And this is the reason why we need to keep playing, because we need to learn how to win, and this was a great step in that direction.
And that's going to do it for sports. Now back to you.